trying to find weird sounds you don't normally hear in music. So if it's all right with you guys, I'm going to show you how we produced one of our songs, okay? Now this one is special, because it took us 20 years to create. Okay, we started with a kick drum, like this. Could you slow down the kick a little bit? No more. Oh, that's better. Then we went about looking for a hi-hat. Okay, we started with this. But could you speed up that hi-hat a little bit? More. Okay, cool. So far we had a kick and we had a hi-hat. And after 5 minutes of producing, we were exhausted. So we decided to go to lunch. I remember we were at lunch, we ordered our food and the waiter came back and he put down the plate in a very interesting way. Okay, it sounded like this. It sounded cool. And so we had the waiter do it again and we recorded it this time, like this. Then we went about flamming the sound. Now flamming a sound is when you play the same sound over itself, out of time from itself. I'll show you what I mean. Flam it more, bit more. Now pitch it down an octave. Okay, we got our clap. So far we had a pretty good kick drum, we had a good clap, and we had a good hi-hat. And with those three drums, we set about trying to find a groove. Okay, we started with this reggaeton kind of thing, like this. But that didn't really feel like AJR. So we tried this doo-wop thing. But we had done that before. So we ended up settling on this halftime trap sort of beat, like this. Yeah, good start, okay. Next we wanted to find a piano line. And we wanted a piano line that felt very emotional, like this. Then we added some bass. Yeah, that feels good. Let it ride for a sec. Okay, that was a good start. We had the skeleton of the beat, but after working for a little while, we sort of got bored again, which seems to be a common theme in our work. So we went to the library. I remember we were at the library in our college, and I was working on my computer, and Jack was watching old home movies on his phone for some reason.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Put your heads closer together, please.
And I remember I looked from my work to Jack on his phone, and I just got so annoyed that I blurted out, "Would you put your phone down?" Jack looked at me and said, "Say that again." So I said, "Would you put your phone down?" Then we called up Arnetta, and we said, "Could you play that on the trumpet?" Okay, we had our trumpet melody. The beat was sounding pretty good so far. But we still wanted it to be more emotional sounding. And for that, we used violins. Finally, to fill out the drums, we added these tambourines and hi-hats. Okay, we were almost there. There was one more step. We had a really solid track, but what we needed was a really good melody to go on top of that track. And as Jack often does, he sent me a voice memo. But that wasn't catchy at all. So he sent me this one. But that was less catchy than the first one. We were kind of stuck here. We needed a melody. And then we remembered those old home movies Jack was watching at the library.
Put your heads closer.
And do you remember at the start of this story, I told you it took 20 years to create this song? Here's why.